One of the pleasures in watching an experienced trials rider is how they can hop that rear wheel around at a standstill to turn the bike around in its own length or line the bike up for the next obstacle. Generally, dirt bikes are far too heavy for this kind of manoeuvre. Freaks of nature like Graham Jarvis can do static rear wheel hops on dirt bikes, but the reality is it usually takes too much energy at a standstill and it's more of a bling technique. Great if you can do it, but not all that practical. However, it can be useful on steep hills when you need to swing that rear end around in a hurry. Apply the rear brake and use one foot on the ground to develop a rocking motion. Each time the rear wheel comes off the ground, push the bike sideways until you've swung it around far enough. It can save huge amounts of energy turning in tight spots on steep descents. As a hill gets steeper, it does get easier to do trials style rear wheel hops with the feet up. But in reality, it's not all that practical, but great if you like a challenge. The moving rear wheel hop is much easier on a dirt bike, as you're using the bike's momentum to do the hopping. It's still pretty much a bling technique. You'll rarely see the extreme enduro riders using this. In most cases, the static technique we just covered is more foolproof, or it's simply easier to skid the rear wheel into the turn. But it's a handy skill to pick up nonetheless, and looks pretty cool. We'll assume you've mastered the stoppie. If not, see that video first. The trick with the moving rear wheel hop is as the rear comes up, you throw your body weight in the direction you want the rear end to go. The higher the rear end comes, the more the rear end can swing. But of course, you don't want to go over those handlebars. Practice on a gentle slope so that the rear end will be easier to lift. It can be even easier if there's a small drop off or a kicker like a small log, which will help to lift that rear end. The trick is to use the bike's momentum and suspension so that you can conserve your own energy. Knowing how much to throw your bike to one side takes some practice, as if you overdo it, of course the bike overbalances too. You'll probably stall at first when trying to move off again, as it's tempting to take off quickly before you are balanced and ready to go. So there you have it, a nice little bling technique. And as we said, while it might not be that practical, it definitely looks good, and of course it just develops your own confidence and sense of balance with your bike.